So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
You put who on here? Hey, don't be surprised when you lose to me again, bro. I ain't got cap. It's still really nice. Yeah, you, son.
They start the drive with Martin. And right away, he lost the football.
Oh my goodness, he hurt him.
Possession thanks to a heads-up play.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home, the next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. Try for Cotchery, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 28. And he'll take this down inside the 15-yard line.
Porter's the best running back on here.
Certainly not how he wanted to start his night. First throw of the game, an INT.
Yeah, it's not easy, but he's got to try and wipe that one away from the memory banks. And let's face it, it's not often a quarterback and a defensive back have a lot in common. But one thing, because they have these individual type plays, they've got short memories.
Well, he probably not as, but Drummer probably don't know how to
throws a pick, has to do the same thing.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Here's Rivers. And it'll be intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they'll throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
Well, here's a good way to kick off a drive, complete over the middle. 23 yards, the final tally. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football to catch him off balance.
And he did.
Old lineman. The block.
First play of the drive there is incomplete.
Defensively, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score. You give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn into a shootout. That means your offense has to keep pace. All right, Brad, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
Steve Jackson is just like a great friend.
And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42.
Think Chantel will smack that?
To run instead of pass, and it worked. First down. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 42-yard line. Back to throw. Pennington, they set up the screen to Martin. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down.
Just to say that, I'm not saying like if Sean Taylor catches you, he's going to injure Lamar, but Lamar is too shifty.
Ended up with a solid game.
They'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And finally taken down at the 15.
This has been a good drive so far. It's been a running game for the most part that's powered them down there. Another nice burst there, picking up a first down. Now it's 1st and 10, as you said, in the red zone.
It might be a dummy.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. To throw on 2nd down. Pennington is complete to Martin. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's 3rd down. Really good defensive effort. They were all over that little swing pass out to the right side before lost yardage.
Terrific read, better execution, and done with a lot of enthusiasm, wasn't it?
Absolutely.
They saw it all the way, ran to the football, and caused a nice play for lost yardage.
And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll run for it with Martin. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Patrick Peterson with touchdown number 7 on the year. As his guys can now take the lead with the extra point. The extra point splits the uprights. And they take the lead 6. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll return this one all the way onto the other side of the field.
Now that's the kind of return that warms the heart of a special teams coach. He'll be pushing us next time, Brandon, to make sure his guys are introduced to the starting lineups. These guys have such an influence on every game. The unsung heroes, remember, they have their own meetings, their own practice time.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off around the 27. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
First play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Now it's Martin. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
Running 3-4
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
If he's running a stretch run, do not run 3-4. Because all you got to do is get
down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
If you get one good block,
they only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away.
Because everybody at the line.
On the return,
everybody at the line of scrimmage.
Call that a 46-yard punt, though they did get 9 back on the return. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. They'll begin the drive with Sproles. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll take us to the end of the first quarter.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
Now it's Sproles. He'll have a 1st down past the 40. And finally taken down at the 30-yard line. An outstanding pickup there for the Chiefs. 43 yards on the ground. So the big play has them all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10.
Hey, Delta.
Working out of the gun, Rivers. High throw, but the catch is made.
Yeah,
a good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion.
Nothing fancy on 1st down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. Now it appears we've got a Chief moving pretty gingerly down there. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. Rivers from the gun on 3rd down. Throw left side complete. That's Gonzalez. And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20. First target, first catch, and a 1st down.
Go! 60 outlaw, X3, 218, chop. Hey, X up.
red zone.
Did you play in the AI game?
This one taken in by Hester. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Given 9 there on the first down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line.
I hate when they do that.
Exactly what they needed right there. Because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off. Because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So
this nigga averaged 10 yards a run, bro. Hey, yo, is this good? 16 rushes for 166.
Here's another 1st and goal, but from a little further back this time following the penalty.
That's what I got, bro.
Throwing, Rivers.
Damn, he just pulled him over.
Now a hit, and Rivers lost the football.
I lost the ball. Comes very often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
On 2nd and a long way to go. Rivers. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off at the 17.
You hear me laughing, partner. I'm not laughing at the situation, but sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're first place in their division. Looking good, looking to be a threat come January.
And let's think about what every team has in their goals, all right? Number 1 goal is what? Make the playoffs. Number 2 goal is win your division. Number 3 goal, and the biggest goal, I think, is to be the highest seed possible that you can be heading into the playoffs so that you can have as many home games as possible to try and get you to the Super Bowl.
And right now fighting for every win possible to try to at least secure home field for the wild card and or divisional round.
That's the best defense in the game.
Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
Well, that play looks familiar because we saw them working on it in practice this week. And for a lineman trying to block on this play, they love when they get the defense moving in one direction, and when they try and change directions, it's a lot easier to pick them up and
you can stop my blitz. I'm going to keep doing it all game.
No! On 1st and 10, Pennington. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. This drive starts with 2 steps forward and now 1 back. A pair of first downs and here, loss of yardage. That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11. 2nd and 11. Flush to his right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Okay, was it a breakdown in protection? Did the running back not pick him up? Well, it doesn't really matter. Sometimes it's just a great play made by the defense. Big-time sack.
Really in a hole here, 3rd and 17 following the 2 negative plays. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
On dime or what? Big.
Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. Martin. And he'll go down to the ground at the 39, and obviously that's well short of the first. It's a 6-yard gain, and it leaves them looking at a 4th down.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
Here's the Jets punter now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And here's a very low-line drive, almost whiffed on it. A special teams mistake there, no doubt. Just 26 yards officially on the punt. And the Chiefs are going to take over with a long field ahead and a 1st and 10. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left, early in November. but they would be a wild card team, and that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs.
He wasn't fast.
Man, you should have spin as soon as you cut out, bro. Spin on the back, and then took off. But don't worry about it. You did the right thing. You ain't fumble. I was slapping fast. A bit.
Ma. Bro, what type of block is that? You stupid
margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a two-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
Bro, I can't believe this nigga.
So much of the game today, we're looking for hybrid players, guys who can do a combination of jobs. And anyone who plays a strong safety position, now more than ever, is a hybrid-type player. Half defensive back that covers passes, and half linebacker that makes tackles. We just saw the linebacker make that play.
And now here's a deep shot that's complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Now another timeout called for by the offense.
Bro, how did Clinton pull this guy?
As the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. First down, Rivers. And he slings one that's incomplete. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. Actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Go on. Switch it. Come on, switch it. You draw, force it. Go.
On play action, Rivers. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sack back at the 38.
And that's their first sack of this game, but how about last week? 6 sacks, great coverage downfield, which helped that pass rush. They are really working in sync right now.
Throwing Rivers.
Bro, I got some good ass running backs.
For the end zone. They've got his man complete. Now he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. As his guys are in for 6. And the Chiefs are going to jump back in front.
And while that touchdown does not give them an insurmountable lead, it's still a lead, and that always feels good to a team.
They'd love to take that into the locker.
Bro, Clinton, both of my running backs got hurt. Clinton Portis and Steve Wilson got hurt.
How you're guarding against a letdown there.
Are you looking forward?
Coaching them up from right up here in the booth.
Fielded about a yard deep.
Nigga, Clinton Portis is better than
across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. Now as we look down, it appears we've got a Jet shaking up on the play. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Time here for likely a couple plays if they want it, but with the field position what it is, maybe better suited to just sit on this one.
I'm with you totally. I would sit on it.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
After about like 28, there's no
20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. So we have reached halftime in what's a 6-point game at the break. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that, Toad.
Under pressure, and they got to him again. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. 2nd and 15. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. They'll wind up getting 10 back there as it'll leave them with a 3rd and 5. And, boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables. Otherwise, they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his and only his.
And a nice gain of 21 yards.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, you get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him? Either fellow receivers or offensive linemen. That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
Looking for more there on 1st down, but this throw downfield, incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They run. Martin. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but closed there quickly at the end. And a 10th carry here for Martin. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a 4th down.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away.
I get your mother lid outside.
And great special teams work here. This is knocking on the door of the 5. They'll spot it at the 6-yard line.
Well, someone's going to be happy with that effort. You know who else is going to be happy? His defense.
Absolutely.
He's created a very long field for that offense to try to traverse.
And he got some help from Mr. Football there, checking up nicely. Good English on that punt. They go play action. Rivers. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
And an alley to run. He'll have a 1st down and more past the 20. They finally do get him down, but we've got penalty flags on the field as well, and they might get 15 more out of this. Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that one looked pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
Rivers on 1st down. Now a hit, and Rivers lost the football. They'll call it luck or skill, whatever the case is. They're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball. I mean, they don't care if it was luck or skill. But the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground, whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you retain possession, that's all you're looking for.
And he will finally be taken down at the Jets' 8.
And
chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10.
Yeah.
From the shotgun, it's Rivers. And that'll be incomplete.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight. Unable to find anyone open.
Sproles. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Only a yard there, and that'll bring us to 3rd and goal.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness, think about running the ball here. Not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to them as well. I wouldn't run it here, guys. You might want to try throwing it.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end
zone.
Hey,
yo, listen to my stats. Clinton Portis had 19 rushes for 180 yards. And then Steve Jackson had 29 rushes for 180 yards.
Incomplete, now incomplete here with the first target in the 2nd half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him, though. Find him. Find him.
180
that drive
apiece.
took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
Just swiping the running backs in and out.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The
I hope I
punter
can get
doesn't
some
exist,
force
guys.
ones.
That's caught inside the 20. And all the way in. Touchdown.
Oh God, I'm taking no force ones.
A big play there.
Whoever got the 49ers, I hope they don't. I hope they don't. Not on line, so I can get that force one.
This lead down to 3. The PAT good. It would draw him closer, but hold on just a second to find
Whoever
his
the
down
Seattle,
the field.
they don't
Well,
play.
we looked at each other right away. We knew that.
Whoever the Giants, I hope they don't
I always
play.
enjoy the conversation
1, 2,
post
3, 4.
because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused
So
the
I'm
play.
gonna have
You
him
did it.
fresh in the
Had to.
playoffs.
This is fielded a
that
couple
means-
yards deep.
Damn, you're not gonna be the number one rusher
They
no
will
more.
take it back only to about the 13-yard
Hey, Wop, you wanna play me
line
real
here.
quick? Get some practice in?
Conventional football.
So I can
Football
get my
101
practice
tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment.
One.
But some of these special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light there. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like you had green on that play.
The throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right
got
on
5
the
minutes
30.
left in the fourth.
First down for the Chiefs. Solid chunk of yardage. 17 on the play.
I got 2 minutes left in the fourth.
This quarterback now just 7 of 15 so far, but he's got a 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Rivers. He's going to fire one. He's got a man. Complete. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. A big play there. His 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. Lambeau on for the extra point. He missed one earlier, remember, but this time he gets it to go.
Bro, how Tony Gonzalez get rushed for 1 yard, but he a tight end? It's impossible to get this X factor.
And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line.
Nigga sound like you fucking somebody. Oh shit, the feels so good.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And last time the formula was pretty simple. 1 play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 44. And they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line.
The good old cover 3 defense, partner.
Whoever you
When you
playing
start
this
playing
shit.
football as a safety, that's the first thing you're taught. Middle of the field, be as
That
deep as the
nigga caught
deepest
Larry
receiver in any
Brandon.
zone, and break on the football when it's thrown, and pick it off, just as we saw there.
And he'll be taken down just shy of
I'm
midfield
gonna see
after a
that,
gain
but-
of about 4.
Third quarter, and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out. The running game can really benefit your team right now.
You niggas be chicken like Popeyes.
From just shy of midfield, Rivers. This is caught by Williams. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 23 yards the pickup there.
I don't care what you did.
We can
You
talk
did
all we
that.
want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown
Devin
on the
Hester, running
season.
back, bro?
And thanks to the interception, the Chiefs offense cashes in with 6.
You see Ricky Williams?
Andy Reid never one to shy away from taking chances. He'll go for 2.
Alpha.
I see what y'all thinking, man.
From the gun, Rivers. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. So trying to throw it in for 2 points, but the D got home, brought him down.
Yeah, got home, which means there had to be good coverage. Just had nowhere to go with the ball. Typically, you try and throw quick hitters, quick slants, you know, maybe even a quick fade. Nothing was open. He ends up getting sacked.
And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now and then.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. A big play there. 79 yards.
I mean, I'll do that to you too, so.
Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. It's a wobbler, and it's intercepted. Past the 20. And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick two, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is taken at his 4. And his guys are going to start their drive right at
I got
the
picked you to win the game.
Rivers now to throw on first down. Throw right side is hauled in by the tight end Gonzalez. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
Come on now, let's go.
And he's the epitome of what we call the move tight end. A guy that you can line up anywhere. In the slot, out wide, in tight. Doesn't really matter because he has such great skills. You want to utilize him in all aspects of your passing offense.
And there he was in the slot for the catch.
My elephant is fat.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. A lone second remains now in this third quarter.
50 plant.
On second down, Rivers again. It's complete. It Sproles. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Chiefs with the lead and the football here as we get set for quarter number 4.
Bro, your screen is late.
A first down throw here for Rivers. He's got it at the 15. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. A big play there. 48 yards. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff position? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
You can see what I did with
the New York offense taking over for their next possession. Throwing to start the drive, Pennington. And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted.
Tighten up, ho.
Picked off near the 42. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
I already beat this nigga. He gonna quit. He was about to quit on me. He couldn't stop my run game.
Pause it. He did.
He got a mic. Go to game chat.
I could, but I don't have enough time. He don't even have enough time. I don't know, whatever you doing.
If he say he got dinner, he gonna take hella long.
Games for Peter was on game. Give like 30 seconds.
That nigga, one time I had to wait for him to eat dinner.
No, it was just starting.
No, I can't take no.
He paused.
Hey, WAP, you ready?
No, that was like 2011.
And that one will pretty much erase any hopes of a fourth quarter comeback.
With emphasis, interception, return for touchdown. Door closed, locked, reinforced.
Lambo to add on the extra point. And they open the lead up now to 25 points. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. Fielded about a yard deep.
Let's go, boy, bring it.
At their own 25-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And fresh off the pick six, they've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, he's got to be like what we talk about with defensive backs who get beat.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Looking to throw. Pennington. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of the ball game that appears lost.
Taken down, a Chiefs sack.
You quit on, I'm not talking about on me, you quit on Big Smoke.
Many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the
Yes, you
situation.
did. You quit on him, and you said, and you told me you didn't even feel like playing.
He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an
You quit
injury.
before, nigga.
On fourth down, Pennington.
Bro, you quit before.
Going down the middle, and it's complete. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards
You quit,
shy
you
of
quit, bro.
midfield. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on fourth.
You can't beat me.
First down, here's the run with Martin. Yeah, boy, this defense
When did you beat
again
me?
really
You didn't
making
beat me
things
no
tough
game.
on him as they stop him for no gain.
The fuck?
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Operating
You want to play me right now?
Pennington. He's going to loft one deep left
All right,
side
then,
here.
man.
And he's in. Touchdown, Jets.
Feed your kids, nigga.
A big play there. 55 yards. And the Jets are able to cut into this
What
deficit.
you talking about? Why is he in the lead if you
Yes,
quit?
that's
Didn't you
his
quit,
third
nigga?
touchdown catch, which is very impressive, but on the scoreboard, they're still struggling.
So safe to say that without him, my goodness, yikes, they are in major league trouble. He's doing his best to try and keep them in the game.
Nigga sound like you
Point
make good
safely
burgers for a
through,
living.
and that'll cut the lead down to 18. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll be stopped just shy of the 25 with a penalty marker down. Here's the call. Charles, did I just hear that right? They declined the personal foul. 3 yards, they just declined them.
And I have to think that the official is thinking to himself, did I just hear that correctly, that you declined that one? All I can think of is that someone on the field got confused. Because they had to, because you're going to take the yards on that penalty each and every time.
They'll run it with Sproles. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there. Now it'll be 3rd down. The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. From the gun, Rivers. That'll be caught. It's Hester. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. To throw, Rivers. That's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Give him 15 yards on that one. Kansas City has a first down. Rivers now from the 50. Quick throw here, that's complete. No gain there on the completion, 2nd and 10.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. That'll be caught by Hester. The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've been near perfect, 4 for 5 to this point. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. They'll try to run for it. Here's Williams. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And he's going to get it all the way down to the 10-yard line. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They've got it 1st and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. A pickup of 4 on 1st down. It'll be 2nd and goal. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. They'll run it with Williams. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. They'll try to run it in. It's Williams. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. A great play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. Extra point tacked on by Lambeau. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. He's going to get bitches. They've got his man complete. 39 yards there, a big one. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. From the gun, Pennington. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. In for the score. And the Jets are able to close the gap just a bit. Now the try here for the point after. And that'll cut the lead down now to 18. Now, as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. And the Chiefs have got it. And with that, they should have a victory as well. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Chiefs, the win will help them keep pace in the playoff race as they move to 6-3 on the year. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Mile High to take on the Broncos. Meanwhile, for the Jets, the loss will drop them to 6-3 now on the year. And they'll be off to Oakland next week for a date with the Raiders. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gauton. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.
Yep. It was a simp instead of comp.
He quit.
He almost did.
It don't change if you go competitive. But all you gotta do is just play slightly different.
Who wanna play me? I'm gonna send you an invite, Zanny.
Gotta think about it.
I need some practice. I haven't played regs in a minute.
Derrick Johnson got 91 zone, 89 speed.
Nigga, Mutt Draft don't got no abilities. One play, I wanna talk shit. Game chat be too loud.
gonna be bad like last time.